What is up, Taurus? Katie here from Katie's Intuitive Tarot to be doing an energy check-in for you. Taurus, today we're going to be doing a self-love spread. This reading is entirely focused on you. And Taurus, I was getting heavy transformative vibes coming through when I was doing your pre-shuffle, meditating on your energy. Okay. Little tidbits and things that I got that may resonate for you, so you know this message is for you. I was seeing 333. I was getting that lots of you are into the arts, into music, whether you make your own art or not. But there's a lot of healing and growth going on through music and the arts. I kept on hearing something about working on being more patient when things don't go to plan. And just so you know, Taurus, I'm a Taurus too. That is a very, very difficult thing to do as Tauruses. So I'm very proud of you for working on that. We like plans. We like routine. So when it doesn't go according to the way we plan, sometimes, we get a little bullheaded. So I can see you've been working on that a lot. Also, I was getting communication that is coming through for you that will give you the answers that you are seeking. And I also was hearing something about a light bulb moment. You have an idea about your environment, okay? This could be where you're living. This could be where you're working. So please flip and flop the energy as you see fit. Take what resonates. Everyone is welcome here. Get cozy, get comfy. Let's get into it. Now, messages for Taurus for their greatest and highest good. With this self-love spread, I'm going to be pulling multiple cards. First, we're going to focus on your relationship with yourself. Then we're going to move on to your admirable qualities. Then we will pull your shadow self. We will also pull what needs releasing, and then your self-care advice. So again, thank you for being here. I have gratitude. You are here. Let's get into it. So, relationship with self for Taurus. All right, relationship with self for Taurus. And I feel like lots of you are going through some giant transformation, some giant change. I'm getting the Tower energy, Scorpio energy. You could have Scorpio placements. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers showing up. All right, some of you may have some Gemini placements in your chart, or that season could have been important. All right. It's interesting because at the bottom of the deck and what you don't see coming with your relationship to yourself is you finding love, harmony, alignment, choices that are right for you. Hell yes. And it's funny because I just looked at the top of the deck and look at this, the Tower. Okay, relationship with self for Taurus. Relationship with self for Taurus. What is up? What is going on? I am hearing, I think she's independent, so you may not have heard of her. Freaking Tower at the bottom of the deck. Shut up, really? It's Hannah Vu, Hana, and then VU is her last name. Look Alive. And it's a part of the song that's like, there's no song in my heart like I thought there was when I was young and I fell apart. There's no air in my lungs because my breath has changed and now I'm a ghost of what I have been. Whoa. Whoa. Big changes, Taurus. And that is not freaking easy for us. Not easy at all. But you are pushing yourself through these changes. I love this card that has come out first for you, the Three of Cups, your relationship with yourself. Okay? I feel like you are exploring being more out and open with friends, family members, some of you co-workers, okay? I feel like lots of you are celebrating lots of the transformations that you have gone through. Okay. There's some of you that have, graduated school. I'm hearing there's some of you that have got promotions. There's lots of you that are on a self-care and healing journey is what I'm hearing, especially when it comes to your emotional state. For some of you, you're having parties because it's someone's birthday or someone's anniversary. You've reached some kind of goal. Absolutely beautiful. And again, I also feel like for us as Tauruses, we do like to be in hermit mode. Okay. We do like to be home bodies for sure. Not going to lie, but I feel like you're pushing yourself forward to say yes to more things, especially when it comes to friends, collaborations, and being with other people. All right. Maybe Yes Man, the movie Yes Man may be significant to you. I'm getting that as well. And I'm totally getting that energy. We're so used to always saying, nah, no, I don't want to do that. But there's a big change here happening, Taurus. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Let's go on to your admirable qualities. Taurus's admirable qualities. What others admire about Taurus and what they have to offer. Breaking the deck, I have the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It's interesting because breaking this deck, it's like it is very, very important for me to take my time, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. And you have the courage and the resilience with the Nine of Wands coming up to be able to go at your own pace is what I'm hearing. Admirable qualities. And some people think that we move too slow, right? But for the people that love you and that are meant to be in your life, they admire that you take your time. They admire that it may take you weeks or months to do something because you're going to take your time and you're going to do it right and you're going to stand up in that pace. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. You don't see it, Taurus. I mean, let's be honest, we're human here, right? So lots of the time we are our own biggest critics. But you're like, oh, people don't see me that way. Taurus, you're transforming, all right? Get out of that mindset. I'm hearing people love you for you. I love that. Admirable qualities, Taurus. Tell us more for Taurus. Wow, it's funny that I saw 333 when I was doing your pre-shuffle. And we have the Three of Cups, and now we have the Three of Pentacles here. Anything else here? Yeah. Yeah. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. You don't realize how intuitive you are. People see your empathy and your compassion, okay? Your inner wisdom as well is what I'm hearing. Beautiful. So with the Three of Cups coming out with admirable qualities, you're a really good hard worker and you're good at working with others, okay? You're good at collaborating with others. Again, I kept on hearing something about you having some kind of a light bulb moment. So this could be an idea about making money. This could be an idea at your workplace. This could be an idea to make an environment more, I don't know why, but I'm hearing copacetic. So you know if that message is for you. Okay. I know when I'm channeling because I don't even know what that means. Okay. But this has to do with people seeing that you have great new ideas, especially when it comes to new financial or career opportunities. Okay. You're very strategic. You are manifesting abundance. And people are like, wow, wow. Why can't I do what Taurus does? Wow. And then we also have the Nine of Cups coming out for your admirable qualities, which I think is absolutely beautiful because this has to do with you working towards your satisfaction, your emotional happiness, joy, and satisfaction. Okay. This is you working on being content, showing gratitude, which I feel like a lot of you are working on that right now, focusing on the little things that you are you feel like it's a gift, okay, is what I'm hearing. A wish come true. Lots of people look at you like you are a wish come true. Holy crap, Taurus. Holy crap. That's amazing. I just realized I screwed this up. There we go. So let's put those together. Wow. Again, so threes may be very significant for you. Nines, okay. I just saw 11:11 on the clock when I looked up. You could be seeing 11:11 as well. Some of you are just really focused on your work environment and you wanting it to work out. Some of you are very focused on what you want emotionally, fulfillment wise, and that is what you're working on. Okay. So flip and flop that, but you're working on your happiness. And people are like, why can't I just be like Taurus? Holy shit. Okay. Let's get into the shadow. Shadow self for Taurus. Shadow self for Taurus. Five of Swords and Queen of Cups. Cuts. Cuts. I don't know why I said that, so that might be significant for somebody. Okay. It's interesting because with your shadow self and with me cutting the deck and getting the Five of Swords and Queen of Cups, it's like I am someone that is caring and nurturing. All right. Some of you wear your heart on your sleeve, but it's like there is competition, conflict, disagreements. Are people fighting over you because I want to be with you, Taurus? I'm getting that for some of you. And then again, we are very much focusing on the self today. So I'm also getting with the Five of Swords and the Queen of Cups that some of you are fighting the way you feel about something. Okay. Shadow self for Taurus. Shadow self for Taurus. Another three on the top of the deck. The Three of Swords. Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you are working on protecting yourself. Look how this person's got all of those wands all the way around him in the Seven of Wands. Okay, trying to have some kind of barrier, if you will, boundary. Okay, this has to do with challenges. Now, of course, especially being a Taurus, you are always up for the challenge. Hell yeah, you are. And you have the courage and the tenacity to get through anything. Trust me. All right. I'm hearing that I need some good news. I think it's Shabuzi. Nobody knows what I'm going through. The devil wouldn't walk in my shoes. All I really need is a little good news. I can definitely resonate with that. And I just saw 14:14 on the clock, so that may mean something to you. But yes, okay, you are definitely putting your walls up and trying to protect yourself. Some of you feel like there's just been a lot of bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, and a little bit of good news would go a long way for you. Shadow self for Taurus. Shadow self, thank you for these messages. Shadow self for Taurus. Shadow self. It's interesting. Oh, Wow. So sevens may be important to you. Some of you may be like around 37, around that age group. Okay. But now we have two sevens coming out. The Seven of Swords came right back. Seven of Wands came right back out. And then we also have the Seven of Swords. So, like I said, when I was cutting the deck just a moment ago, when I was looking for your shadow self, shadow deep down inside, dark night of the soul, you are trying to not trick, okay? Maybe save face, put on a brave face is what I'm hearing, all right? Acting like everything is okay, that you are going to be up to a challenge, all right? That you are up to protecting yourself and standing strong in your Taurus energy, which of freaking course you are. Of course you are. But there's some kind of secret here. Deception, not telling the whole truth. For some of you, I'm hearing white lies, okay? But there's something going on here where something is being hidden because you're trying to protect yourself from something. Okay, Taurus? You're trying to protect yourself from something in particular. It's like I'm not ready to be vulnerable and give out all of the details without knowing that I don't, like, you need to know that you don't have to protect yourself against this person. And because you're trying to protect yourself so much and keep those walls up, it's like I can't be totally honest or open. So you'll know if that message is for you. Okay. I'm hearing something about the truth hurts. I'm hearing something about getting down to the nitty gritty. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's get into the needs releasing. So, what does Taurus need to release? Two of Pentacles, Three of Swords, going back and forth about something, replaying something in your head, I'm getting, of somebody that possibly hurt you, betrayed you, broke your heart. And it's like you're juggling a decision about this. I'm hearing shit or get off the pot. Oh my. No, not getting held back today. Four of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Exactly. Because you're holding on to something that you need to make a decision about. So, what needs releasing for Taurus? What does Taurus need to release? Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Holy crap on a cracker. More Scorpio energy, guys. Something needs to end, change, transition. There needs to be some kind of renewal. And I feel like you're absolutely going through this transformation right now. Place it on your timeline, how it fits. This is something that could have happened recently, could be happening now, it could be happening in a couple weeks from now. Okay, you click on this message when you're meant to hear it. But there's something that needs releasing, something needs to change, and there needs to be some kind of transition, if you will. What needs releasing, Taurus? Give me another card on that. Nine of Pentacles came out. So now we've got threes and nines. Maybe you're between the ages of 37 and 39. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. All right, so if this could be about a romantic relationship. All right. Again, we are focusing on you today, Taurus. But the Lovers it used to be called the Choice. And it has to do with a partnership or a choice in love. What do we have here? So we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups coming out for what you need to release. Some of you are hyper independent. So am I. You're like, I don't need a man. I don't need a partner. I don't need a girl. I don't need whoever. I don't need anybody. I can do this all on my own. You are very financially independent and you like to be self-sufficient. And you also like your solitude. Hell yeah, we the same. Okay, it makes sense. And you also like nice things. Okay, if you can get a good deal on them. Yeah, buddy. I feel like I'm hearing popping tags. I'm gonna pop some tags. Oh my God, $20 in my pocket. We should go shopping. But anyway, okay, this is about releasing that you don't have to do it all by yourself. Sis, bro, whoever you are. I know we feel like we do need to do it all by ourselves, and we need to know that we can do it all by ourselves. Okay? Because you never want to depend on someone else, especially for your existence or your financial stability. I'm getting that very strongly. And with the Seven of Cups coming out, it's interesting because this could have to do with a lack of focus because you have so many options, choices, opportunities, okay? Some of you may be having very vivid dreams, and it does absolutely come through, especially with the transformations you're going through, Taurus. When you start brand new and you're rebirthing, transforming, starting a brand new chapter, because you have so many options, it can get a little cloudy and confusing. Makes sense completely. I'm hearing, I can go with the flow. And I feel like that's something that you're really working on. You're trying to be able to be more flexible and patient when things don't go to plan. And again, for us, that's really, really difficult. Sorry, I need to have a sip of water. But I'm telling you, you do not have to do this all by yourself. You need to know that. You do not have to do everything yourself. You do not have to have all of the responsibilities. It's okay to have a helping hand and rely on someone. I'm hearing reciprocation. Okay. Let's go to your self-care advice. Self-care advice for Taurus. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. And that is all to do with self-love. Interesting. The Sun, happiness, Leo energy. Self-care advice. The Two of Cups came out. Holy crap on a cracker. Whoa. Okay. A whole bunch came out, but I'm going to take it. Now it's interesting because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, and pages are messengers. And I did see something about communication that's coming in that will give you some kind of answer that you're seeking. This is also, it could have to do with someone that's younger than you having some communication with you. Doesn't have to be. But this person is giving you communication that gives you some kind of inspiration, discovery, potential. I'm hearing potential. Okay. Now, we have the Two of Cups, the Star, the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Six of freaking Cups here, Taurus. And it's interesting because this Tower just keeps on popping out for you. And again, this has to do with a sudden change, okay? And with this sudden change and shock to your foundation, your 3D life, it does cause a little bit of upheaval. This also, even though it may seem chaotic going through this big change, revelation, if you will, okay, it also gives you an awakening and a freedom of some sort because you get to start fresh. You get to start new, Taurus. Okay. So, advice definitely is to start new. And I feel like lots of you are already in the process of that. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles coming out. And this has to do with you holding on to things. Okay. This could have to do with saving your money. Okay. Trying to hold on to your 3D real life resources, financial, where you live, family. Okay. Your resources. You're holding on to it and trying to be a little bit more conservative with it, which I mean, most of us are always pretty conservative with our money. But this is also having to do with you wanting to have more control and security. All right. There's something here that you have held back for a long period of time. And you need to say something. I'm hearing say something, say something. I don't want to be caught in the middle of it. Okay. And I know that it is scary because holding something that you've been holding back for a long period of time, going back to our seven of swords, 7 of wands here, it absolutely makes sense. There's something you've been holding on to that needs to be released. And this is self-care advice. All right. Now you also got 3 more absolutely beautiful cards coming up in your self-care advice. Okay. You have the 2 of Cups, you have the Star, and you have the 6 of Cups here. Lots of you are feeling very nostalgic. I'm hearing nostalgia right now. Revisiting the past, thinking about childhood memories, and oh my goodness, joy and innocence. And there's that song coming up again from Spirit. If you haven't heard that song, Look Alive by Hannah Vu, check it out. I feel like it'll really resonate for you. Because I'm hearing again, there's no song in my heart like I thought there was when I was young and I fell apart. Okay. Some of you may be visiting home, looking at old photographs, old pictures from when you were younger. All right. There's lots of you that are also looking through childhood trauma, is what I'm hearing, to try and look at that with eyes wide open and then seeking balance after going through those hard memories. Now, for some of you, there's someone in particular that is from either your past, like your life now, your past, or a past life that you are meant to be with. All right. We have the Star energy coming through, Aquarius energy. You could have Aquarius placements. I don't have to. I just call the signs when I see them. For some of you, there is someone in particular from your past that would be your wish on a star. Someone you hope for. Someone that brings inspiration and passion and faith. Someone that you could have some kind of renewal with, is what I'm hearing. And with the 2 of Cups, this is mutual attraction. This is partnership. All right. For those that believe it, it could be soulmate energy with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups coming out. Could be twin flames if you believe in that stuff, okay? But this is mutual. This is someone from your past. I feel like both of you wish for each other. Wow. Wow. Now, I never ever recommend waiting on anybody, Taurus. What you do is up to you. I would never tell you what to do. But I feel like right now you are focusing on yourself. And that's exactly what I feel the new year vibes should bring in. You are working on your healing, you are working on your growth, and you have amazing things coming to you. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get some final words for you. I'm getting called over here. Final words for Taurus for their greatest and highest good. Yeah, breaking the deck here, I have number 15 and 23. Those numbers may be significant. It says new beginnings, directions, and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. And look, it's a key. A brand new door is going to be opening for you, Taurus. We have number 23, owl. Owls may be of significance. It says that there is a spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. Holy, really coming through here. Final words for Taurus. Final words for Taurus. Bottom of the deck, we have thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring you new and a positive future. Absolutely, because I feel like you're going through it right now. I'm hearing into the thick of it, okay? You're going through a lot right now. And yeah, you're going to be going through some prickly challenges. Some of you are dealing with a prick. Sorry. But look at the sun there. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. So even though you're going through it right now, okay, you will move into your happiness. And you know what? Behind that, I got to show you this. It is Phoenix. Phoenixes may be significant. Phoenix rising from the ashes. It says, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. I cannot make this shit up. Final words for Taurus. Final words for Taurus. Okay. Okay, interesting. So we have moon energy here, which is Pisces energy. We also have the Chariot coming out, which is Cancer energy. Okay. Be careful at who you trust at this time. And I feel like that's why you're trying to protect yourself with those boundaries. Makes sense. The moon, 21, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. And number 6, the Chariot, charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. Big changes are happening and they're going to be moving in quickly. Some of you are taking a trip. Some of you are moving. All right. This is fast forward moving energy. And it's interesting. We're now in the year of the horse, and we have the horses charging ahead. Okay. This is your year, Taurus. I'm hearing this is your year for change and transition. I really hope that this helped you. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. Please consider liking, commenting, following. It really, really helps my channel get out there. It's been tough, guys. It's been really tough. But anyway, if you want a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box. But besides that, Taurus, take care.